What it do, guys? Marvin and Kid here back again. Welcome back. We enter the flashpoint once again. Apologies, guys, for not putting up my thoughts on the episode 4 of season 3, which is actually the 50th episode of Flash last week. I apologize. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do both. I'm going to do episode 4 and episode 5 thoughts right here. So, it'll be episode, so in total, it'll be episode 50 and episode 51 for you guys. But once again, I apologize. I watched it and I was so tired. I just fell asleep and then I totally forgot about putting it up. I kept saying, I'm going to put it up, blah, 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 and I didn't do it. Um, so I'm here to talk about them now. I'm going to talk about them both. Each one is going to get a little bit, then I'm going to talk about it. So let's start off with episode 4 of season 3, or in total, the 50th episode, entitled The New Rogues. Um, it was okay. Um, I was torn between the episode because the biggest thing for me was the fact that it shouldn't have taken 3 or 2 seasons to finally have Mirror Master on in the series. Mirror Master was one of those rogues that we didn't see. We got Heat Wave, we got Golden Glider, we had Captain Cold, we had the Trickster. You can say, yeah, we kind of had Captain Boomerang in there, but there was no Mirror Master. Finally, we got him, and it was okay. Uh, it was decent. Of course, we all know there was a Jessie still learning. She made a mistake, caused Barry to be stuck in the mirror, and also they introduced the top in that episode, which I was really shocked to see. But they gender swapped the character, making it a female and giving her this power like a vertigo or so, and I was okay with that. Um, I did enjoy how Barry was able to defeat Mirror Master. It felt like right out of the comics. I was liking that. I like that Jessie really learnt from her actions and was able to become a better hero. But also the fact is we also get the fact of Harrison Wells of Earth 2 was helping the gang maybe find a new Harrison because of the multiverse and everything like that, and we did. And more importantly, more and more, we find out that throughout the episode, it's Barry and Iris kind of come to an agreement. Yeah, Barry's kind of iffy about kissing in front of Wells, all that other. Like I said, the episode was all right. My biggest problem was that um, it shouldn't have taken Mirror Master so long to come into an episode. It really shouldn't. Um, so we follow up with this episode, which is entitled Monster, episode 5 of season 3, or episode 51. Um, this episode, it was okay. Probably the best part about this episode was just the ordeals dealing with Caitlin and her mother. That was what I really focused on. I like that. I like that aspect of what's going on, how they relate, what is their relationship with each other, you name it. And seeing that Caitlyn is changing, like she's changing. Um, but the biggest thing is that there's a Cloverfield S like monster that is roaming through Central City, and it disappears randomly and things like that, and the team is trying to figure it out. What is the biggest other thing is that Barry learns a little bit more about Julian, and Julian's still being an asshole to Barry. Told a lot of You still see Malfoy in him. I still see Malfoy, and he's just being a dick. Um, he tattles on Barry, and I'm just like, what? Grade school? Like it was just too weird. We get a little information on why maybe Julian hates metas and everything like that. Uh, and we get more into who Harrison HR or Harrison Well uh, is of Earth 19. What's he like? And we find out his big secret is he's not really a scientist. He's basically a just a front man, a face, you know. And the equation that he sent that Earth 2 Harrison Wells sent out was not, he didn't deduce it. He didn't, he was done by his right hand man, things like that. He's more of a novelist. He's writing a book. Uh, the ending was, kind of typical. Kind of like, I kind of figured that out. That was what they were gonna do. The fact is, the monster, the Cloverfield S monster, is a hologram created by a 15-year-old kid who feels neglected and hated and scared, because he's picked on and things like that. And he makes this monster to feel kind of powered and powerful, empowered. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It's just like, okay, whatever. Bottom line, this episode was kind of an for me. You could honestly miss this episode and really not really care too much, if you missed it. The real basis was it for me was the Caitlyn stuff, and seeing even at the end of that episode even more that um Caitlyn's gonna, she may turn to Killer Frost in this earth, on this earth. And that's a scary thought because on this earth the team, they're like family, and I can see right now it's going to be really hard for Barry to try to stop her. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but other than that, guys, yeah, both episodes were okay. I can definitely say episode 4 was better than this episode. Um, the main gist of this episode is really the Caitlyn stuff that really sold it for me. But other than that, guys, what did you guys think of this episode? Or if you want to even talk about episode 4, you guys tell me in the comment section below. As always, this is Mom for the Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, as always. And I won't be entering the Speed Force back until November 15th. Yeah. But other than that, you guys take care. I bid you adieu. Take care, guys.